What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome if you're new, obviously. And in this video, we're taking a look at Ether or Ethereum, which I said yesterday we would do later today. We'll have an interest rate decision. So this is the interest rate decision update. We're quickly going to take a look at the results of the analysis yesterday, what I think is going to happen the rest of the day, and then what I think is going to happen at the interest rate decision. All right, so if any point of time you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments and I'll make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. But for now, let's get right into it. So the volume, I mean, it's almost the same as yesterday. It's a little bit bullish. Yesterday, what we said is that this was the analysis that Ethereum actually had quite a lot of support right here between 1300 and 1350. Was enough, that 200 EMA was enough to actually get us up to, first of all, that level. I expected a little bit more resistance from there. But instead, what we did is we kind of took a break retest, a bullish break retest. And now we're up here, reaching that strong resistance level at 1500. I mean, if we zoom out, the most likely scenario for today, I'd say, before that interest rate decision actually hits, which if you want to check that out, just check out my FX book and then the economic calendar, and you'll see it right here. As you can see, it's 8 p.m. for me in my time zone. But what I think is going to happen today, I mean, I actually do think we'll reach 1500, because crypto works like that sometimes, where we can get bullish just ahead of such a news event. But from there, I do think we'll start to drop down again. And I think we'll kind of stay right here between 1350 and 1450. Somewhere right there, all right. And I think we'll be somewhere in that area. And then the interest rate decision hits. So what I think is going to happen from there is that if it's, I mean, basically two things can happen, all right. It can go up to 2.5. as the consensus is, even though I think the market thinks it goes up to 2.75. All right, so there's basically two things that can happen. I mean, of course, it could also go to 3%, but we're not going to cover that. If it goes up to 3%, that's bad. All right, just know that's bad. So let's cover those two outcomes. If it actually goes up to 2.5, I think that's better than expected for the whole market sentiment. Even though it's as expected. So if that happens, I actually do think at this point of time that we'll break above 1500 and that we can reach 1600 and 1650 again. And from there, we'll have to see again. I'll probably make an update tomorrow on whether I think in that scenario it would be realistic to say that we can also go up to 1800. At this point of time, I don't think so, but that could still change. If the interest rate actually goes up to 2.75, then I do think we'll drop down to this level here at 1250. But here it gets quite interesting, right? Because 1250 is still relatively high compared to the last month. And at this point in time, I really do think that 1250 would hold, or at least this level between 1200 and 1250. All right, I do think initially that will hold, and then probably later on we'll start to trend down towards 1100 again. But again, I will update that either tomorrow or the day after, because I do think that this level, I mean, don't get me wrong, this level between 1250 and 1200 is a strong level. All right, so I think that's going to hold even for a couple of days, even when the interest rate goes up to 2.75, because also a little bit because I think that's already priced into the market. Now, I could be wrong about that. That's quite a risky statement, because interpreting market sentiment is one of the most difficult things to do. So I'm probably not getting it right. All right, so, or at least not 100%. But that's my update on Ethereum for now, the interest rate decision update. So if you do have any questions about it, about anything I said, please let me know down in the comments. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.